Good day, everyone. This is your instructor, Architect Jenny Divino Libot, and I will be discussing to you the first topic that we are going to tackle, all about masonry. Now, before we are going to dig deeper, what is masonry all about, the types of masonry, it is very important for us to know what are the materials that we are going to use for masonry. Now, for masonry, it says there, it is the bonding of the different building units in order to form a certain structure. So a building unit, it can be a stone, it can be a brick, it can be a concrete hollow blocks, or any material that you are bonding together using a bonding agent in order to form a wall, no, a what you call this one, the riprap, or a fence. So any structure that you are building, no, and then you are using building units, different materials, and then you bond it together. That's what we call masonry. So that's why it's very important na we are going to know the different materials that we're going to use. So today we're going to learn about stone. So unsa man is stone. So the slides that I am using right now, it is from my lecture for the utilities for architecture students, but it is also applicable for the CE students, no, for masonry. So let's learn all about stone. So what are the definitions, the categories, and then the definition of building stones. Now let's start with the definition of stone. So for this one, rock versus stone. So when we say stone, it is a rock or a piece of rock quarried and works into specific size and shaped for a particular purpose. So ang rock naman is a solid mineral matter naturally formed by the action of heat or water and occurring in fragments or large masses. So in these two images, we have the right side and then in the left side. Sa left side is kaning dako nga mass. So kaning dako nga mass, is it a stone or a rock? Huh? So kaning naa sa left side, that is the rock. No, nabalik na siya. Wala na naka-question mark. Because kanang naa sa left side, that is the rock. And then ang sa right side, that is the stone. Okay? A piece of a rock. Diba? So next, we have the general categories of rock, the sedimentary, metamorphic rock, and the igneous rock. So very basic. No, it's very high school or even in the elementary, sort of a review. So we had the sedimentary. It looks like this, the sedimentary rock. So what are the sedimentary rocks? Sama na sila. A class of rock formed by the deposition of sediment such as limestone, sandstone, or shale. So those are the sedimentary rocks. And then metamorphic is a class of rock that has undergone a change in structure, texture, or composition due to natural agencies such as heat, pressure, especially when the rock becomes harder and more crystalline. So, ibig sabihin, metamorphic, sedimentary siya, no? And then it undergoes a process na nag-agi siya og heat. That's why it became a metamorphic rock. So with the igneous rock, a class of rock formed by the crystallization of the molten magma such as granite. So, the same with metamorphic, na nag-crystallize siya because of a certain heat, no? Kung usually sa mga igneous nga rock, gigamit na sila og kanang for jewelries, mingonana. So here, in the picture, we have an example of igneous rocks. So some rocks are considered na nga gems, no? Kani siya, kana after siya ma-polish. So, muna atong ipanggamit sa mga borloloy. So, example of this one is, kani akong gisuot. Okay? So, sedimentary rocks, we have the limestone, travertine, we have the dolomite, the oolite, and then we also have the bluestone, sandstone, brownstone, and soapstone. So what are limestone? Very basic. and very famous sa ato adiri in Bohol. It's very famous no nga atong limestone mo ginagamit na to kalingaw. So a sedimentary rock formed chiefly by the accumulation of organic remains such as shells, coral, consisting mainly of calcium carbonate, and used as a building stone in the manufacture of lime. So ang limestone very important ni sa ato kay even in the making of the hollow blocks kani man ang atong gigamit no gigamitan sad nato siya og bonding agent in order to form the hollow blocks. And then we also have the travertine. So a variety of limestone deposited by spring waters, especially hot springs, sold as marble in the building trade. So this is an example of travertine rocks kana siya. So makita nimo no si travertine kani siya in the early 1990s when I was still in elementary. Sa unang panahon makakita sa ako yung perception if I visit the different street of Tagbilaran City, makita ni mga houses that they have this specific material for their exterior, and then makuha na ko nga dato sila because sa unang panahon during my elementary years na wala pa mo natawaan ang panahon na kasagaran gyud ang maka-afford ra gyud ani is kadtong mga tao nga kwartaan sa Tagbilaran City. So if you go by Tagbilaran City and then you can see residentials nga sa ilahang exterior is naa sila ingon ani. Nauso man ni sa una nga whole exterior gyud, no? Just to showcase your kanang kuan ba status. Sa una magud wala kayo'y cars pa. So status kasagaran ipakita kanang iunani no nindot ang material sa imong balay. So you have a concrete house and then you have this type of finishing sa imong exterior. So that is an example of a travertine. So a variety of limestone deposited by spring waters, especially hot springs, sold as marble in the building trade. So dolomite. How about the dolomite? Dapat ito example di ay ang travertine. Kani siya. Pwede po na siya i-polish, no? Para sa gawa sa imuhang pool, kay dili man na siya slide. Pure rock man siya, no? Dili kayo nimo i-polish. So next is the dolomite, very famous sa gibutang nato sa Manila Bay, near Manila Bay, no? Dolomite is a limestone rich in magnesium carbonate. So that's why kung imo siyang ibutang sa area nga need nimo ipabuhayan balik or pabuhian balik og mga clams or shells, dolomite is considered magtambak ka. So another one is here, this is an image, no? Mura siyag na warp na ang sa ako ang presentation, but on the left side, dolomite ni siya nga gi-quarry, kuan siya kanang nakaslab siya og porma and then gi-decorate siya sa kanang wall, also with the sa iyahang cabinetry and sa iyahang countertop. But mostly dolomite is being used for the hardscapes, no, sa ato ang balay, sa residence, sa hotels. So dolomite gamit kay puti magud siya na daghang klase sa dolomite nga puti kayo. So nindot siya tan-awon nga i-contrast gani nimo sa mga plants. So mo na si dolomite. Next we have the oolite. Si oolite sometimes called as the egg stone. It is a limestone which composed of small round calcareous grains resembling fish roe. So nakakuan siya no kanang makita nimo sa left side na siya mga buo-buo. So mura siya naka-anay finish si oolite. So this is an example of buildings nga oolite ang ilang gibutang. So still very beautiful. Kung mag-restore ka og old buildings, like old nga munisipyo, and then with the walls that you want to restore, you can use oolite for the walls, no? It resembles with the old uh, buildings that we have here, especially in Bohol. Pwede siulite gamiton nimo, but it's very hard to find nowadays ang siulite, no? Di kay siya available in the market. Okay, next we have for the sedimentary rock, we have the sandstone. A sedimentary rock consisting of sand, usually quartz cemented together by various substances such as silica, clay, or calcium carbonate. So, as you can see here sa picture, you can see layers, no? It means this type of rock is bonded together by silica, clay, or calcium carbonate with the color itself. So, si sandstone, naagyapon siya kanang lain-lain nga color. Depende sa iyang bonding agent sa pag-form niya. It varies from a dark shade going to the reddish ones. So, mo na nga to sandstone. And we also have here the bluestone, one of the most expensive nga stone or kanang material nga gigamit na to sa masonry, ang bluestones. So, bluestones ay dense fine grain sandstone that splits easily along bedding planes to form thin slabs. So, ang bluestone, kung mapolish nimo siya, nindot kay siya tan-awon. Same with the other rocks, no? Si bluestone, still pwede nimo siya sa exterior for your hardscapes, pwede po siya sa interior. You can polish it, nga sinaw gid siya kaayo, or dili po polish, no? Matte lang ang iyahang finish. Pwede gyapon na siya. Now we also have the brownstone, a reddish-brown sandstone quarried and used extensively as a building material. So, very kanang clear sa stone, no, nga brown gyud ang iyahang color. Okay, reddish-brown sandstone quarried and used extensively as a building material. Muni kasagaran gigamit sa other countries ang brownstone. When in fact the brownstone, you can still see this one sa mga old buildings in the US and in Europe nga mga areas. So this is an example of a structure being built by brownstone, no, with the extensive work of masonry. So masonry is very it has a great and vital role in making buildings, no? Skill siya nga, dili siya tiaw-tiaw nga skill. Importante siya, no? Ang ato ang masonry. So, excuse me. So, muna atong brownstone. So, these are examples of brownstone being utilized in the interior and the exterior and also sa ato ang hardscapes. These are real spaces or buildings nga natukod na. So, on the left side, it is actually a UNESCO heritage, no, nga site. It is an old building made of brownstone. So we also have next with the sedimentary rock, the soapstone, a massive soft rock containing a high proportion of talc used as dimension stone for hearths, tabletops, and carved ornaments. So it is also called as steatite. So ang soapstone, it varies with kanang different pod nga kanang color, no? Ang atong soapstone. Then, with the different soapstone, gipanganlan sad na siya og lain-lain. So, in these images, it is very evident na soapstone, still the same with the other rocks, no? Nga pwede nimo siya as a sculpture, pwede nimo siya material, especially sa sulod, no? Sa sulod sa balay. Kasagaran gid yung mga stone nga kanang gwapo siya o kanang grain, naagi siya sa interior nakabutang, no? So next we have the metamorphic rock. Ang metamorphic rock, we have the marble, the antique, slate, quartzite, and gneiss. So kani siyang tanan, these are the metamorphic rocks nga gigamit na to as building material. So first, we have the marble, the very famous, no, nga rock nga gigamit nato as building material. So sometimes ang word nga marble ma-generalize siya maski word antique siya gitawag gyapon siyang marble sa store. No, so marble, a metamorphic rock of crystallized limestone consisting mainly of calcite, dolomite, capable of taking a high polish and especially used in architecture and sculpture. So si marble, gwapa si marble, it comes with different shades gihapon. So mag-differ na lang na siya sa composition sa stone mo na makaingon kag marble na siya kani slate, kani verd antique, kani quartzite. So marble, daghan kay siya gamit, no? It is even used inside of kanang palaces. Kay of course, mga dato magid kasagaran maka-afford ani. Imagine you are buying something from kanang directly sa earth ba and then gi-polish and then gi-decorate sa imuhang balay. So pwede na ni siya masundog with the use of ceramic tiles. We have different ceramic tiles nga naa na sad siya different designs, no? But with the real marble, baga gid siya and it is very expensive and dugay sad siya mahuman og trabaho. So, next we have the word antique. Ani pa dito sa marble sa ako ang slide. So, kani siya, this is an example to kung giingon ganina, it's being used in palaces. And even if you go to Manila sa kanang kuan, what you call this one? Museum, the National Museum, ang ilahang grand staircase, it is made of marble. So, next we have the word antique. Word antique, dark green. Dark green gina siya, walay laing dark green. Word antique na siya, molted serpentine that takes a high polish and is sold as a marble. So, word antique, gwapa siya no gigamit sa mga hotels. Usually hotels and then countertops. Kay gwapa man si word antique. No? And then we also have the slate. Slate, dark shade, a dense, fine-grained metamorphic rock formed by decompression of various sediments such as clay or shale, having good cleavage along parallel planes. So si slate, kani siya mo gigamit upang atop kasagaran. So, kana siya, no? Munang pani siya kung nakaatop kag ngani nga type of material. Dato yung kakayo, no? Imagine you are bringing the rock sa imuhang roofing. So, sa tanan rock, si slate ra ang pwede nimo mabutang sa ibabaw. Kay, inag-cut manggod niya, pwede siya manipis kaayo. And then, dili po siya ingana ka-brittle nga mabali ra sad siya dayon. So, si slate ra pwede maingon ana. And then, we also have quartzite. Guwapa gyapon si quartzite. Pare-pareha ra gyapon og marble pero it is a compact granular metamorphic rock consisting essentially of quartz. Quartz ang iyahang main nga composition. Then from sandstone. Okay, na iyahang color still differs with the different shade depende sa iyahang composition but mo na siya no made of quartz. Gigamit gyapon na sa ato ang masonry sa pag build, no? Then we have the last one, the gneiss, a banded or foliated metamorphic rock corresponding in composition of granite in which the minerals are arranged in layers. So makita nimo diri sa quarry nga kana siya nga type of rock na siya different layers. Usually na siya nasa black and white nga shade. So pwede po na siya neutral colors. So depende sa composition, no? Again, with the composition. So we have the igneous rocks, okay? Granite, a very hard, coarse-grained igneous rock composed mainly of quartz, feldspar, and mica or other colored minerals. So mo ang atong granite, still it differs with the different kanang colors. So si granite. So, mo ni kasagaran gigamit na to. It is widely available. Musuroy mo sa hardware, no, naka-slab na siya, ready for countertops. So, manang ato ang granite, gigamit na to for our building material. Pwede man siya sa gawas, no? Pwede po na siya sa hardscape nimo, si granite. Walkways, pwede na siya. And then we have the obsidian. Wapo gihapon siya color, no? A volcanic glass similar in composition to granite, usually black with a bright luster and transparent in thin pieces. Si granite. We have malachite. Okay, tanaw sa tani mga pictures. So these are examples of mga nahuman nga structures nga ang ilahang exterior, interior, naka-granite. And then next, we have the obsidian. Pwede rin siya nimo mapunit, no? Suroy-suroy ka. Depende sa lugar. So, si obsidian, pag i-open nimo siya, nagyapon siya different layers. It is a volcanic glass similar. I know. Oh, yes. Similar in composition to granite, usually black with bright luster and transparent and thin pieces. Now, kani si obsidian, gigamit ni siya usually sa kuana, gihimo na siyang jewelry kay many believe that obsidian naa siya certain vibration na siya healing properties si obsidian. But just like dolomite, obsidian also is being used as included in the landscaping. So, sa hardscape na siya nga part. Obsidian kay, nindot kay tanaan na iyang black nga color. So, next we have the malachite. Kani si malachite mainly sa jewelry ni siya. Si malachite. Nindot man siya tanawon kung nakakuan siya jewelry. No, si malachite, a green to nearly black mineral, copper carbonate used as highly polished veneer and for making ornamental articles. So, si malachite. Serpentine, it is a mineral or rock consisting of hydrous magnesium silicate, usually green in color and having a molded appearance. So, kaning mga klase-klase nga rock, they are going to be polished for like a week or 2 weeks until nga mahimo silang ingon ani. No, magwapa siya kaayo. Una, ma-expensive na siya pag ma-polish na siya. So, serpentine, mo tayo kung giingon no, usually green in color. Si serpentine. Then next, we are going to move on with the building stone. Unsa man na siya? So, building stone is any stone suitable for use in building construction such as limestone, marble, or granite. So, kani si building stone, number 1, we have the field stone, meaning kanang makita na to sa atong lugar, and then i-collect na to siya, and then himuon na to siya nga pwede fence, pwede riprap, no? Inga na. So, field stone, loose and finished stone found on the surface or in the soil, especially when used for building, as in dry masonry. Some, usahay kanang si dry masonry, pwede po coarse masonry, no? Mo ni si field stone mo ni atong gamiton. And then, another type sa example, kani, it is also a masonry work. Different field stone bonded together or you collected it and then you form into a structure. This is another example of a great masonry work using field stone. So, nindot kayo siya, no? Nama po na kanang uso karon nga kanang mo palit lang ka nanay available sa market kanang pwede nimo siya i-fence naa siya kanang mesh, no? Nya within the inside sa katong double nga mesh is pwede nimo siya butangan og field stone para pwede siya mo tindog dili na necessary ba nga like ang imong field stone para mo tindog siya in a certain height kailangan gud siya nga 60 cm or 80 cm but kato siya nga technology tungod kay naa naman kay mesh kay support sa imong field stone pwede ra og bisag mga 10 cm lang no ang kabag-on sa imong fence pwede na ang field stone maka withstand tindog na siya. So next we have the dimension stone, quarried and squared stone 2 by 2 feet siya in length and width and of specified thickness. So mo ni si dimension stone depende sa size and depende sa usage na siya kaugalingon nga dimension. So, readily available na po siya sa market. Kani si dimension stone. And we also have the dressed stone. Of course, with the word itself, no? Stone work to desired shape and smooth on the face. So, ang ubang dress stone kanang gihinluan na siya, not necessarily nga tanan gyud nga part kasi now it can be matte, but it is readily available nga imo na lang siyang i-work on sa masonry nimo nga um, trabaho. So, i-diretso na lang nimo siya og bond. So, the dress stone kasagaran kani ingon ani same sa images na available na sa store, imo na lang siyang i-cut pod kung naa gamitan nimo siya sa imuhang walls or especially with the countertops. Imo na lang siyang i-cut to fit in with the desired design that you are going to build. Okay? So that ends our discussion for the stone. And the next lesson, we are going to learn all about bricks and the different types of bricks and how it's being used in masonry. So thank you very much for listening sa ato ang discussion. Now your notes are being posted in the Google Classroom. So good luck with the following quizzes that we are going to have. Thank you very much.